Alright, let's talk about when life feels unseasoned. Some days nothing is wrong, but nothing is right either. Life doesn't hurt, it just doesn't taste like much. I mean, you are moving, you are functioning, you are showing up, but the flavor is missing. Just remember that not every low day is sadness. Sometimes it's absence of energy, of interest, of appetite for life itself. You are not overwhelmed, but you are understimulated in a deeper way. And sometimes that can be harder to explain than pain. It's like unseasoned food that isn't inedible, it's just dull. You still eat it because you have to, not because you want to. Low motivation days feels like that. You do what's necessary, but nothing pulls you toward it. Low motivation often comes with guilt, meaning that you think, I should be grateful, I should be doing more, I shouldn't feel this flat. But guilt doesn't create flavor, it just adds pressure. And pressure rarely brings the energy back. We live in a world that expects consistency. They expect the same output, the same drive, the same enthusiasm. But we need to remember that we are not machines. We are not robots. We are not terminators. Motivation has seasons, and pretending otherwise creates shame where there should be rest. And that's the thing. We as humans are not getting enough rest. We're not getting deep rest. Because to us, everything is a rush. The problem with low motivational days is that they are very rarely allowed in kitchens because the pace in a kitchen doesn't slow. The tickets keep coming, the expectations stay high, and it doesn't matter how you feel on that day. All of that just keeps on coming. The pressure is still there. So, what do? We just push through. And then, when passion disappears for a moment, that's when we assume that something is wrong with us. Instead of recognizing the reality, the fatigue. Low motivation days are not lazy days. They are days where effort costs more, where effort takes more of us to be there, to show up, to do what we have to do. Every task feels heavier. Every decision takes longer. The day feels like a drag. But you're still showing up. We still show up. We just do it without the spark that usually carries us. One of the problems of low motivation days is that it can be a long stretch, and that can erode joy. Not dramatically, just subtle. You stop anticipating things, you stop reaching forward, and because nothing is wrong, it's easy to dismiss. But numbness deserves attention too. Not panic, just noticing. Flatness makes people feel uncomfortable, so they try and reach for solutions, motivation acts, routines, disciplines, but not everything needs fixing. Some things just need space. Some days are not meant to be productive. They are meant to be endured gently, not conquered, not optimized, just lived through. The other day that I spoke about when I felt so down because of my brother leaving, going back home, I did very little at work. And that's actually thanks to colleagues and upper management, where they just said, chill, we've got this. And every time that I wanted to do something, they said, chill. And not every place does that. I mean, everyone can see when you have a bad mental day, no matter how good you hide it. But yet they still expect everything from you. So it's very rare to work at a place where upper management especially will say, just chill, take it easy today. We've got this. When you force enthusiasm, it becomes performance. You smile without feeling it, you push without meaning, and that disconnect can drain you faster than rest ever could. Low motivation doesn't erase meaning. It doesn't cancel your purpose. They don't undo your progress. They don't mean that you have lost your way. They are part of the rhythm, not a failure of it. It happens to everyone. We just need to push through. You don't always get clarity while you're inside a season. Sometimes understanding those days comes later. And all you have now is the moment and your willingness to stay with it. Maybe life feels unseasoned because it's between flavors. Not empty, not broken, just quiet. And quiet days still count. The most important thing is that you need to get some rest. That you need to have self-care days. You need to take care of yourself. I always tell people that they need to remember that it is their life. It's your life. No one is going to get you where you want to be. You need to do that yourself. But you can do that with guidance. You can do that with someone showing up for you, someone by your side. And most importantly, you can do that, and you might just get there faster if you take care of yourself. Spend time with yourself. Rest, rest, and more rest. This industry is not for the faint-hearted. I think we are some of the strongest people, and even the strongest needs to rest and chill. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.